Hello, Rooted MKE family. We are so glad to be here today with Lakita Caldwell. She is the author of a new children's book. We are just glad to be sharing space with her today and sharing her with you all. So today we're going to be interviewing her about her new title and talking to you more about our family gathering series that is coming up, because Lakita will be there to meet you guys in person and read the book and sign books and do a activity with you guys that enhances the book and allows you to learn more about her and her work. So Lakita, I'm so glad to be here with you today. You have done a TED Talk, you've been featured in Milwaukee Business Journal, you've been nominated for a Mandy Award, you've done the Can You Hear Us Now piece. So you've done a large body of work. Can you tell us what keeps you motivated and what keeps you engaged and how you always have this fire to continue doing work?
Well, what keeps me engaged and inspired is healing. I want people to be able to laugh. I want people to fully be able to be who they are. And so when I don't see the equity in that, then I'm like, we got to do something. It becomes an artistic piece. My TED Talk literally was my healing. I did the work with others. Can You Hear Us Now? I took youth into their journey of healing, but my brother died by suicide. And so every day after I got the call, I was writing in the journal. So poetry, theater, all of that stuff, music became a way in which I made sense of the world.
Can you tell us, with your book, Chloe's Beautiful Blues, what was your journey towards writing this book?
So it was one of my students came to me. She was crying. She had just gotten into a fight, but she got into a fight because the students called her a monkey. She's beautiful. The sun beautifully kissed her skin, but she didn't see her dark skin as beautiful. And to have your peers look at you and think that you're different, it bothered her. And so it bothered me that her own people who looked just like her, they were just a little bit lighter, different hue, would say something like that to her. So I went home, and the book is literally an affirmation to remind you that you are more than enough. And she's from first generation American. Her family is from Sudan. And just to research and look at the Sudanese women, beautiful blues. A lot of the women I saw in pictures had on indigo blue. And so it also, we take back the power, changing the narrative of words. They used to say like blue black, and that was negative, but beautiful blue. Like the sky is blue, the water is blue. And it's just a reminding, I wanted to remind her that she is beautiful, that no matter what. So my tagline is everybody in hue is beautiful. And then the book reminds me, skin color wasn't my thing that I had issue with. It was being tall and not being petite like some girls. So I had to do the work. But this project became personal. And then listening to other women who work in corporate, talk about how they dealt with colorism, and then having other women who dealt with eating disorders because they felt like they had to be a certain size to fit in. And so it's just a reminder. The book is a reminder that we are beautifully and wonderfully made.
Thank you for sharing that. And in reading the book, it was obvious to me that it was more than just about Chloe, because if you look at the illustrations and the village of women who are there supporting Chloe and embracing her and offering affirmations to her, can you tell us about the power of affirming other people, if not the power of affirming yourself?
So sometimes you have to see it, sometimes you have to hear it, but there is so much power in affirmation. Like we listen to music, we repeat words. It becomes, it's our subconscious. It gets into our subconscious, even if we don't believe it. Eventually we start to walk in this thing. There's a saying that says you are what you eat, but you also are what you speak, and you start to visualize. So sometimes I do visualization. I start to see myself where I want to be.
Who is this book for?
This book actually is for everyone. When people read it, and I want every race to walk away knowing that they are here on purpose for a purpose.
I think that the powerful thing about your project is that it's not just a book. There was a play, and there's the book, and you have other visions and ideas of how to grow this from more than just a single piece to really connecting with people's lives. Can you share any information about what
Yes.
else that looks like?
So yes, I can now. The play, we just did a reading. We were going to do the full production in February 2023, but we just need more time because I'm working with a Grammy-nominated composer to write the music.
That is
And
amazing.
so, in partnership with the Bronzeville Arts Ensemble, they're producing the piece. And then not only will we have a musical, we're going to have an animation short. So Chloe's Beautiful Blues will be a cartoon in partnership with a local college that's helping to, college students will take and create the script. I'm working on the script right now. They are going to take the script and turn it into an animation. What makes me super excited is that I'm going to hire local voiceovers.
So the Family Gathering series is coming up on September 25th.
Woohoo!
What can families expect as they spend time with you?
So we are going to read the story. We're going to do a little bit of creative drama. I used to work at First Stage, so we're going to do a little bit of drama, a little bit of singing, and then I have we're going to do an affirmation. The kids are going to have and family members are going to be able to create their own affirmation that we will share together.
So I'm so glad to have been able to spend this time with you, and I can't wait to see you on the 25th.
See you all on the 25th.
Bye.
Bye.